Morning everybody. So today we're going to paint another BMW GT4, the M4. Um, it's probably going to be my last paint which I'm going to do for the GT4. Um, yeah, so we're going to be using gimp again, and then we're going to be using also photopea. And yeah, I'm going to give you a basic tutorial, basically how I paint them. The car will be available if you want to download it. It will be available on Trading Paints for you to use. Um, if you're looking for a tutorial, I do have other tutorials. It's a series of about 8 videos where it's a proper tutorial step by step how to use GIMP, all the actions, all the commands. So this is just basically going to be me explaining what I'm doing, but if you want to actually go into more detail, you're going to have to go to the other tutorial. Okay, so let's get started. If you do like the paints or anything like that, if you are interested, please consider liking and subscribing. Okay, so here we are. I know what I do want to do. I've got a lovely background that I use. I haven't really, I, I, I've painted quite a lot of cars for myself, but I haven't really painted for everybody else. So I'm going to make these cars available. So I've got a lovely lightning background, which I'm going to use as an overlay on this. Okay, so let's get started. So this is a template. So first things what we have to do is I want to change the base color. Okay, so you would go down to the base color. You would choose the color you want. You go to that, and that'll then paste it everywhere. Okay, that's what we want. So I actually have a lot of logos that I have downloaded. I use some of them I just use the colors and that, but I actually want to go to my colors. Okay, here you can see I've got a lot of lightning, and my favorite one is actually this one. This is such a lovely design. Okay, so basically it's a lightning storm, obviously, with the mountains, but we want to cut the mountains out. So what we want to do is we want to crop it from here all the way across, all the way to the top. We only want that piece. We're going to crop it. You can see there it's been cropped. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Okay, that's basically the car design. Now we need to get it to fit to the page. Okay, I don't want it to go over the mirrors and at the end of the rear wing. So we're just going to scale this. What's at the top? There's nothing at the top. So we just basically want to scale this down to there. Let's see, is this a scale we don't want? Let's scale it from there, scale it to there. Okay, so now we want to add this to the car. So we're going to just go like that. That's basically what the car is going to look like. It's actually going to look awesome. Okay, now we need to go over here because it's still floating. It's not actually added to the car yet. So we right click, anchor layer. There you go. And it's as easy as that. Okay. So I don't really want to make too many changes to the actual car itself. I don't really want to add a lot of decals because this design it's quite in your face already, so I want to quite neutralize it. What I do want to do is I want to make this white, and I want to make the front splitter white as well. Okay, I want to leave the mirrors, I want to leave the ends of the rear wing, I actually want to leave that all white. Okay, so because this is layered, okay, I can't actually paint over this because this layer is higher. So for GIMP, the way we get the layers actually taken away so that we can paint this and we can paint this, okay, because you can see I can't paint that either, is we actually have to export it as a PNG file. Okay, so what we do is I want to save this, save as lightning. Okay, I want to change my folder. Let's go to desktop, Iracing cars, my PSD, GT4. Okay, there's no lightning there already, so let's save this there. Okay, so now this is not going to be a very long tutorial because I'm not going to make any changes to the actual base car. Okay, so now we're going to go to photopea. So we're going to open it, favorites, go to photopea. Okay, now we want to import it. Open, desktop, Iracing cars, my cars, BMW M4 GT4, lightning. Okay, so you'll see when we export this as a PNG now, we actually lose all of those layers, and that's what we want. Okay, so now look here, this is the one we've imported, because when you do export it, it already actually exports it into GIMP. So you can see all these layers are gone. That's the only layer. Everything is on the same layer. So what that means is I can basically paint this any way I want. Okay, so what I want to paint is the front scoop. I want that to be white. Okay, just want to do this. We don't have to go within the lines here because we're not going to be doing any kind of design. We just got to get the front splitter white. Okay, let's just get this all white. So that should be the front splitter. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it to me. This I know is the rear wing. I actually want the whole thing to be white. We don't have to go within the lines because when it goes back into trading paints, all the layers are back, and okay, the actual wing itself, oh, I went over into the, oh no, okay, the actual wing itself is actually okay, so the actual wing itself I don't actually want to change. I don't want to put any decals on there. So the reason why this did it all is because I never lifted off my mouse. If I lift off my mouse now, if I do make a mistake, it will come back to this point. So I'm kind of in two minds. Do I actually want to make the rear wing white as well? You see, the back of the car is black, and I think it's just too much white. If the rear wing's white, I think it's just going to be too much white. But what I do want white is this. Okay, now we're going to use the paintbrush just to paint over this quickly. Okay, now when you paint cars, or when I paint cars, I'm always looking for things to add. I've got a very nice BMW decal here, this one. Okay, so now we only want to copy this little bit here. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Now this we actually want to put across the window. So so this layer, we need to move it. Okay, we want to rotate it by 90 degrees, tools, transform, scale. I want to put this there. And I think that is actually going to look very nice. Okay, so we're going to do that. Right click, anchor layer. I think that is actually going to look very nice. I don't actually like putting anything over there. I'm just trying to think. Um, I don't really want to ruin the car with lots of unnecessary decals because the lightning is very in your face already. Okay, so let's just save this. Save as. Okay, let's go back to our desktop. Iracing cars, PSG. Let's go back to our lightning and save this. So why am I overwriting that? I'm overwriting this one with all the layers to this one that I can do what I want. I don't actually know if I want to add anything more on this. I'm just trying to think. Oh, do I want to put something there? So let's look at my decals for my BMW. Let's see what we got here. Is there something I want to put there? Oh, I don't know. Hey? See, like shell, you might want to put the shell there and the shell there, but these aren't shell colors. It's kind of just putting something on the door for the sake of putting something on the door, really. Let's just try something. Let's put Ray-Ban on there. Okay, I actually want to. Okay, it's not going to be red. Let's just put this red. There, transform color to alpha. So when you want to make this a PNG file without this, then you would go to layer, transparency, and then you would just color to alpha. I actually just want to put this one in there. Oh, okay, we need to go back. Okay. Oh, cancel. Okay, we want to go back to there. So the reason why I want to do this red is because let's just, what is this? This is, let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the reason why I want to do this red is because when it's on the car, I can actually see it better. Scale. So I'm thinking maybe like that. And then maybe put that on the door as well. Paste. Okay, so we want to rotate it 180 degrees. So you go layer, transform, rotate 180 degrees. Tools, transform, scale. Let me just roughly get the same scale as this. So maybe like that. That one looks a bit bigger, doesn't it? Okay, let's do undo anchor, tools, transform, scale. Let's make it a little bit smaller. I think that's more like it. Okay, anchor layer. I think that's going to look good. I think that's going to look very good. Okay, then maybe put one across the bonnet. No, I don't think the red and that's going to go too well. Maybe put one here. No, I think that looks good for now. Hey? Yeah, so let's see what a car looks like. Okay, so let's just save this. Save. Okay, now we need to go to photopea. Okay, we need to go to photopea. We need to, so okay, so let me explain. Whenever I imported a PNG file here, but then I saved it. Whenever you save from GIMP, it saves it as an XCF file. That's the standard GIMP extension. You actually can't change it to any other extension. I think you need to buy it to actually have that option. So we use photopea to get around that. Okay, so we know in Trading Paints it can either be a Photoshop file or a PNG file. So that's why we need to get this to a PNG file. Okay, so let's go File, Export as PNG, save it. Okay, now we're going to go to Trading Paints. Okay, my paints, BMW M4 GT4. What's this one here? So I didn't really drive the GT4. I bought the car, but so this is the paint that I did yesterday. Choose a new paint, upload a paint. I don't know. I find I have a problem with the brakes. It's like they're just not as sharp as the GT3, and it's like I have to relearn all my braking distances. And honestly, I don't really have the time for that. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to make this available for everyone at the end of the video. I need to get a screenshot and all those things. Okay, so it's in our Trading Paints. So the next step is, let's just go out of here, discard changes. Let's go open up Iracing and go and test this and see what it looks like on the car. So basically, you can actually download any background that you want. Okay, GT4, what's the right one? You can actually download any background that you want, and you can overlay it on the car, and it will go on the car. So it's actually, when you aren't doing lines, it's actually the easiest one to do. It's the easiest way to actually go and paint a car. Okay, I just actually want to open up Paint here because I'm going to get a screenshot of this. So what I normally do is I normally do a couple laps so that I can watch the replay and I can see what the car actually looks like, because sometimes you're not very happy with it, sometimes the lines don't line up. So I normally choose Lime Rock because it's a very quick lap. So that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, I just want to open up the little Trading Paints thing here. Okay, so let's go do a couple laps. We still got our old livery, but that should change. What percentage? 76. Okay, there we go. So now we got our new livery. So I'm just going to do 2 laps here, so we can actually have a look at the car and just see what it looks like going around the track. Guys, if you are still watching, please consider liking and subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. I've kind of stopped recording my actual races. I'm not the fastest driver. I do probably two races and a league race each week. I only really drive the GT3s because I don't really want to put too much practice and effort into it. I really enjoy racing, but just the constant sort of practicing, trying to get that half a second extra, I'm not really bothered with that. I know I'm never going to be a professional, so I just try and race and have fun and enjoy myself. Anyway, so after this lap, we're just going to look at the car. We're going to see how it goes. Oh dear, that's not good. Okay, well it doesn't matter. It's not a race. I just want to get to the finish line. Just so we can see the full car. Oh no, I don't have a wheel. I can't turn. Okay. Okay, well that'll get us there. I guess now you can see why I don't... I have no idea how that little knock could have knocked the whole tire off. The joys of Iracing. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Okay, let's have a look at our design. Okay, so let's go back a lap. See, I like the front splitter. Okay, so let's look at chase. I like that. I really like the whites over here. Rear chase. I like the white splitter. I like the white on the mirrors. Everything ties in. I think this is actually a really nice livery. Okay, so let's go and see what this looks like on track. Let me just actually do this. What I actually want to do is I want to zoom in for this. This is actually because I want to actually have a video for this for the... Okay, it's not on the screen. Okay, let's just go off. Okay, that's the perfect shot. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, Alt print screen. Okay, just want to go to paint quickly, guys. Just hold on a sec for me. Paste. Okay, so what I'm just doing is I'm just going here. Oh no, okay, the screen has got to go off the screen. Aha. Okay, so undo that. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see what it looks like with channel 2. I want it on this side of the car. Okay, so let's try the zooming. Okay, let's try get it a little bit. Like that. Zoom a little bit more. Okay, Alt print screen. Okay, let's go put paint over here. Home, paste. I think that looks super, guys. Okay, so this is going to be crop. Oh no, okay, sorry, that's my mistake. Okay, oh no, I can't do it. Okay, let's go back. Okay, home. I don't know why it does that. It's stupid. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Open screen. Okay, so let's go open up Paint again. Paste. I was so stupid, I don't know I did that. Okay, so let's just make this down a bit. Okay. Okay. Crop. File. Save as. I want to save it as a JPEG. Okay. New car. Let's put it in downloads. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so let's go back. Put the zoom right. Okay. I really like that, guys. I think that's a really nice paint. And if you are still watching and you want to use it, it is there for you to use. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, I actually think I'm going to upload two pictures here. So let's do this one as well. Okay, I'll print screen. Let's open up our paint again. Home, paste. Okay, now we want to crop it. So there's card 2. Okay, JPEG. Downloads. Save. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me just zoom in. So that's basically our car. I think it looks really nice. Okay, guys, if you are still watching, thank you for watching to the end. I hope you learned something. If you want to try the tutorials, you are more than welcome to go to the other link below, and you can watch them and you can start making your own cars. This car will be available on Trading Paints for everybody. Have a super day. Thank you for watching.